Taking time for your local farm news week in review here on AM 960 KLTF. This week in farm news. Construction has begun at the Little Falls ethanol plant to convert it to a renewable chemical manufacturing plant. UK-based Green Biologics Limited owns the Central Minnesota Renewables, formerly known as the Central Minnesota Ethanol Co-op. It is in the process of retrofitting the 21 million gallon a year ethanol plant into the company's first chemical manufacturing site by year's end. Green Biologics will be adding storage and piping to the Little Falls facility it acquired in December of 2014. They will continue to produce ethanol until the last possible minute. Once the facility has transitioned, Central Minnesota Renewable will manufacture high-purity non-carcinogenic normal butanol, commonly found in paint coatings, adhesives, and ink, and acetone, commonly found in nail polish and nail polish remover. Central Minnesota Renewables neutral butanol and acetone will be made from corn and other agricultural products. Central Minnesota Renewables corn consumption will decline slightly once the facility has fully transitioned into producing its 100% renewable bio-based chemicals. By the end of 2015, Green Biologics raised over $76 million in financing from global investors for the Little Falls project. Green Biologics will be able to hire additional workers, however, they did not disclose specific numbers or positions that will be added. Area dairy associations are seeking candidates for the 2016 Dairy Princess contests. The 2016 Crow Wing County Dairy Princess Banquet and Coronation will be held on March 12th at the Piers Ballroom. Dairy farm girls residing in Crow Wing County who will graduate high school this coming year or are not 24 years old are eligible for the competition. For more information on the Crow Wing County Coronation, contact Roseanne at 218-828-1998 by January 19th. The Morrison County Dairy Princess Coronation will be held on Saturday, March 19th at the Falls Ballroom. For more information, contact Laura Fellbaum. Ethanol producers and the U.S. Grains Council say they are disappointed that China has initiated anti-dumping and countervaluing duty investigations involving U.S. exports of distillers' dried grains, also known as DDGS, to the Asian nation. Some DDGS producers in China are asking for import duties, alleging that U.S. product was sold in China below the cost of production, hurting their business. The Ministry of Commerce also claims that the U.S. DDGS are supported by as many as 42 subsidy programs, according to Wire reports. Nutrient-rich distillers' dried grains with solubles are a co-product of dry milled ethanol production. On its website, the United States Grain Council says that more than 200 U.S. ethanol plants, mostly in the Corn Belt, can produce more than 14 billion gallons of ethanol and 30 million tons of DDGS a year. DDGS exports have exploded from 1 million tons in 2006 to more than 11 million tons to more than 45 countries in 2014. China received the bulk of DDGS exports that year, accounting for 52% of the export market, followed by Mexico at 12%, and Korea, Vietnam, and Japan each with 4%. The Minnesota Department of Agriculture on Thursday announced that it is accepting applications for funding through the state's Value-Added Grant Program. The grants are designed to help farmers, producers, and processors add value to their operations and the state's agricultural economy. Governor Mark Dayton and the legislature first established the grant program in 2013 to advance the Minnesota agricultural and renewable energy industries. Minnesota's Value-Added Grant Program is a great way for farmers, producers, and processors to grow their business, this according to Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith. She said in 2015, the Value-Added Grant Program helped leverage $7 million in private investment and supported the creation of 119 jobs. I encourage the Minnesota egg producers looking to grow their businesses to apply for funding before the March 8th deadline. Eligible applicants must be involved in production, processing, or marketing Minnesota agricultural products. Farmers, businesses, agricultural cooperatives, or local government entities operating farmers markets or food hubs are eligible. The grant reimburses up to 25% of the total project cost with a maximum award of $150,000 and a minimum award of $1,000. Equipment purchases and facility improvements are eligible. Applications must be received no later than 4 p.m. on Tuesday, March 8th. You can apply online by going to the Minnesota Department of Agriculture's website or by submitting an application by email or in person. Another round of applications is scheduled to be released later this year in summer or fall. Tom Freyricks, a 5th grade teacher at William Kelly Elementary School in Silver Bay, has been awarded the Minnesota Agriculture in the Classroom 2016 Outstanding Teacher Award. The award is given annually to a Minnesota K-12 teacher who exemplifies excellence in the classroom and a passion for teaching agriculture. Freyricks will receive a $500 stipend and up to $1,500 in expenses to attend the 2016 National Agriculture in the Classroom Conference being held in Phoenix, Arizona in June. This annual award is sponsored by the Minnesota Agriculture in the Classroom Foundation. As a school garden coordinator at William Kelly Elementary, Freyricks effectively incorporates food and agriculture concepts into core subjects such as science, social studies, nutrition, and environmental education. Freyricks uses the 40-bed terrace garden, garage garden, strawberry and raspberry patches, apple and plum orchards located on school grounds, as well as the nearby Bird Hill School Forest to teach the state curricular standards and provide his students first-hand experience in growing food. Again, congratulations to Tom Freyricks of William Kelly Elementary School in Silver Bay on being the 2016 Outstanding Teacher from the Minnesota Agriculture in the Classroom. And that concludes this week's local Farm News Week in Review here on AM 960 KLTF. You can catch more farm news online at fallsradio.com. Also at fallsradio.com, check out some recent interviews I did with Kevin Papp and Sarah Kuschel of the Minnesota Farm Bureau, and also with the National FFA Leadership Team who recently stopped in Uppsala. This is Farm Director Scott Colomb saying, thanks for listening.